You said you used Gregory for his money. I did not say exactly that. I mean, there was more context to that conversation. Of course, this is a show. We got to entertain the folks, okay? But no, that's not all that was said. It was said jokingly. Did you see anybody react too much in that segment? Did you see my sister standing next to me? Did you see my friend standing to me like, what? No, you didn't see that. So there was more context to that conversation. So, of course, like, one, let me just point this out to you. I love Gregory. Gregory loves me. There's a difference between being engaged and there's a difference between being married. Being engaged, being his girlfriend. So, there was a big difference. Like, we going to the golf course and he's like, Lateasha can have whatever she wants. She can do whatever she wants. She can have. And I was just saying that, like, and also, like, now, yeah, I'm gonna have access to the money because I am managing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm managing it. That's not something that Gregory is. He manages his own money, but like now that I'm in the household, I take care of the house, and I'm gonna manage. And of course you got an extra bank account when you get married. Like, who won't want that? But I said that jokingly, but there's a little truth behind it. And Gregory knows that. I just be saying stuff out loud versus people keeping it to themselves. Good morning. Stop explaining this. My gosh, what woman wants a broke ass man? Okay, right. But also y'all have to understand a lot there. I forget the percentage, but there are not a lot of men of color that are making above six figures. Let's just be real. Okay. And some people are calling me thirsty because I slid in their DMs. It is the 21st century. And it made, to me, like, we have evolved. Like, stop acting like y'all bitches ain't on Bumble. Stop acting like y'all ain't on Tinder. Like, stop acting like y'all ain't people on Instagram and people ain't like, come on now. Like, please don't be ignorant. Don't be silly. Just because I messaged, and that's how the conversation started. We messaged each other and I said that one little kicker to him to get his attention. It did. And what? And now what? And now what? And what? And what? And what? I'm now Mrs. Lunsford. Okay, like, okay, yeah, I messaged him. He said, what's up? Then we talked on the phone. Talking on the phone turned to FaceTime calls turned into actually meeting up with each other. We had a wonderful, wonderful weekend date. We had a good time. And in that scene, when we first met, that's not the first time he told me he loved me. He's talking about a couple of months later, I came out with a friend. And we were on break for a while. We took some time off, and I came out on break for a friend's birthday. And then he asked to meet up with me. We met, and he really wanted me in his life. And he said that he loved me. And that was that. We dated. We were long distance. I flew out here. He flew out to me. He met my family. That took some time for him to get used to it, and my mom and stuff like that, because we have an age difference. So. Okay, why didn't you want to purchase a house that Quad had not lived in? Because it was just too much. Why come in and start demanding things? Like, I didn't have any attachment to this home. I didn't know anybody. Plus, we were getting married. Like, we ended up getting engaged. We were getting married within 6 months, which usually it takes a year to plan a wedding for most people. We got married in 6 months. Why live in a different house just to impress y'all? I didn't give a damn. I didn't give a damn about this house. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. I wasn't there. I had no memories of him and her in there. I didn't watch the show like that. So Heavenly tell you I was a fan. No, I was not. Like, I knew enough about it because it pops up on Instagrams, just like all the different reality shows, little clips pop up. I knew enough about it, but why purchase another house to impress y'all? Like, that's not being smart. Like, I'm gonna be financially smart about it. I'm not gonna come in here demanding things. Like, that was the first thing we talked about when I came out here the first weekend we dated. We talked about what we wanted in life. We talked about marriage, talked about kids. And he asked me, Lateasha, do you think you can come back to this house? And I said, before I get married, I don't really care about a wedding. I did not. I just said I want a nice ass honeymoon. I want a badass honeymoon. That's what I cared about because I love to travel. The wedding, I mean, that's for other people. I just didn't want to have to feel the pressure of impressing other people and spending all this damn money. And we looked around, like he asked me, like, Lateasha, do you want a wedding? And I was like, I can have one, but as long as I have a house to come home to. I had said that when we spoke. And I said, as long as I have a house to come home to, because I'm not spending a whole bunch of money living in a fucking apartment. I'm not doing that. I want something that's going to be mine and that we own. So he was like, do you think you can come back to this house? And I looked around and I said, yes. Yes, I can. I can come back to this house. Like, I ain't got no attachment to it. It was him. He had no damn furniture up in here. I was like, okay, I could just, this looks good. I'm a decorate. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with it. We gonna keep it moving. Like, why come in there demanding things and then also plan a wedding? Like, that's just too much money to be spending to impress other people. Y'all gotta stop thinking about what other people think about you. Stop worrying about that. Come on now. Like, let's be smart about it. Stop with all this social media comparing. Be yourself and exist in it and stand in it. Be yourself. Fuck what them people say. Fuck what people think about you. You need to have that type of attitude. I was a little shy in the beginning, but I think as the show will progress, you will see me. You will see different sides. Like, I'm new. I'm new in Atlanta still, working from home. You don't meet people. And then you decide to do a show. You also never lived with a man, and now you get engaged. Now you got a lot to do with this house. And like, who the fuck got time to sit here? I gotta look for a house. Interest rates are ridiculous. Like, come on, y'all. Some of y'all sound retarded. Not my followers, but some of y'all sound dumb as hell. Let's just be real. Just ignorant. Come on now. Interest rate just to impress somebody. I mean, really. And that's when I say hood rich, that's when I say hood rich. I'm not that. I'm smart, intelligent. Motherfuckers just hating, talking about, oh, I couldn't do it. Bitch, it ain't for you to do. You will never be in this position because you don't think. Keep hating. You will never be in the position talking about, oh, I couldn't do it. I mean, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You sound ignorant and you probably live with your mama. Don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Please. Keep on talking, man. Keep talking. Keep talking. But guess, baby, I'm still winning, baby. Money in the bank. Understand that.